All right, welcome to update number 20 for my Robinhood portfolio. If you are new here, I am a dividend investor. Every single Friday, I do an update on my portfolio. Now, if you guys like these weekly updates, please just like the video. It really helps out the channel quite a bit. All right, so looking at the week, we are down 1.96%. I just want to remind you guys that this is my equity value in the portfolio. Like we covered in last week's video, I am using a little bit of margin here. So the actual market value of my portfolio is $5,874. Now, the reason we are down this week is because Apple stock has definitely been selling off. As you guys know, I have a decent amount in Apple, about a $1,500 market value. I have also picked up a few shares as they've been selling off. So we are up to 4 shares total now with an average cost of $388, which is still pretty high. So if they continue to keep dropping, I will probably keep buying more into them. It's kind of tough because I do have percentage wise quite a bit of money in them. So we'll have to kind of look at that as it comes through. But like I said, I will update you guys if I decide to pull the trigger on that. Now, as far as other purchases this week, telecommunications has not been doing that well, so I decided to pick up a few more shares of AT&T, and with that Verizon, which has been doing a little bit better. So I got about 5 shares of Verizon now and 11 shares of AT&T. Now, another reason the portfolio is partially in the red is because I took a loss on my swing trade for APLE. Basically, I just didn't want to stick it out and hold it out for long term. I do see more intraday opportunities, so I do feel like I am going to be getting that back no problem. I think my plan now is to use Fridays if an opportunity presents itself to intraday trade or day trade that stock. We'll see how it goes. I'm just going to try it out. If it doesn't work out, I'm probably just going to skip all trading from this point forward and focus on the dividends only in this portfolio. But again, we'll see how it goes. I may even stream those trades. It's kind of a work in progress. Moving on to dividends for the portfolio. Since we last talked, we only got 1 dividend from Prospect Capital. I don't know why Robinhood moved it down here, but it was a $6 dividend. As you can see, we got quite a few more dividends queued up, especially for the end of the month and August. Now, as far as the month of July, we're at $10.16 total, and we have about a $5 dividend coming in at the end of the month for SPHD. So we know we're going to beat June, no problem, which again is the goal of this portfolio, to keep increasing our actual dividends paid month after month. Now, we've only been doing this for a few months and we're almost already at $50 in dividend income collected. So it's kind of cool to have that accumulating over time, seeing that number grow and seeing these graphs build over time. That is the coolest part of dividend growth investing. Now, with the purchases we made this week and how everything's gone, our income has increased quite a bit. We are now at $282 a year. Looking at last week's video, we were only at $250, so it was over a $30 increase. On top of that, our dividend growth has decreased or increased, however you want to say that. So we are now at negative 1.1%. Still got quite a bit of work to do there, but we are moving in the right direction, and that is all I care about. This portfolio is relatively new. As long as we're moving in the right direction, that's what matters. Like I was saying, Apple stock is quite a big part of my portfolio, 26%. It's tough because obviously I don't want one company to have that much weight in my portfolio, knowing that I'm going to be holding this company for a very long time and that this portfolio is in the beginner stages. I'm pretty okay with this risk, especially since they have a dividend safety score of 99. We all know Apple's going to be here probably for a couple more years, so that is part of the reason why I am okay with it. A little apprehensive still, since again it is quite a big amount in one company, but if it wasn't a dividend safety score of 99, we probably wouldn't be doing that. Another thing I want to add, if you are in the Discord or on my Instagram, you know I posted about SPHD's slight dividend cut. Simply Safe sent me an email about it. I always post those updates for you guys, so if you're not seeing those updates and you want to, follow me there and I'll definitely update anything that Simply Safe sends me in regards to dividend cuts. You will have those updates there. But yeah, basically it reduced my income by $1 I'm not sure if Simply Safe is saying it's just out of the Robinhood portfolio or if it's out of both of my portfolios combined. I'm assuming it's both of them, but either way, a dollar cut for a company that, or a index that is going to be around and probably add that money back. They're probably going to increase the dividend once we get through this pandemic, so I'm really not too worried about it. But yeah, that pretty much sums up the week. Just to recap here, we bought into Apple and a couple of telecommunications companies to take advantage of Thursday selling off. And then on top of that, I realized a loss on the Apple Hospitality REIT stock just because I grew a little impatient and I want to basically use my trading opportunities every Friday to potentially day trade that stock and get more gains and not hold on to it, basically waiting for the stock to recover. It's so sensitive to the news right now and it going up and down, so I see more potential in doing that, and I'll show you guys real quick why. Looking at the week here, there's these huge valleys and peaks on the stock, so you can pretty much time it without very much effort and buy around this $8 price point and ride it close to $9 and sell. It's pretty consistent, as you can see. We'll see if it continues, but I don't want to hold it overnight anymore. Again, once this stock starts paying dividends, we'll hold on to a few shares to collect income from it. But going through this process, I see more opportunity to kind of do this day trading here a little bit. Again, we'll see how it goes. Maybe I'll do some videos on me doing just that. We'll have to see, but that about wraps it up for this week's update. If you guys have any questions, let me know. And if you aren't subbed to the channel, definitely sub to the channel so you don't miss any future content and updates.